longest build. Meow. So I can free your feet, see? I take a Kit Kat and I free your feet. Just look at this Black Panther. Oh, look at that face. It's so cute. Squish that little face. Squish your little cheek. And 500 million kisses a day. And then such a cute little face. Let's squish that little face. You're so cute. And there's that ninja. Oh, yeah. You know, something's been weird been going on. They've been filming it. Chico's been filming it. Tiny Tim Jr.'s been filming it. What the hell? There shall be no Captain Trips allowed in this house. Let's give you the coughs. You know, when it comes to head cannons and like builds and such, I actually took fine care as to keep it in like what would agree with what's already in canon. Like, for example, like as the operator, you know, I would be telling Rock to like, don't touch that dark chip. I've already built you an adequate dark style, and you are powerful enough. You don't need it. Believe in yourself. You know, harder to card shit. And in part 6, it would be the symbol of, you know, the last chapter to not only overcome ever having to use dark chips and dark soul, but to actually create a style based on the power of the light. AKA the golden sun style, or AKA the light style. For the light will always be more powerful than the darkness. Isn't that the usual spiel? So, you know, why not reflect that in my builds, you know, as he evolves through chapters. No, well, she's asleep. Almost died. My God, you're so. Well, almost right. But you look like you're that's something. So I guess keep streaming until you're dreaming. Yeah. All right. So it's agreed.
Because you're too quiet.
Maybe it's also the lack of these lovely little chip tunes. I swear, there were some of these that just stuck to my head forever. Some good, some bad. You know, when you spend hours and hours grinding in this game, listening to the same chip tunes for hours on end. Oh shit. Yeah, it sticks with you. Yeah. So it's a nice new strain. Also, like I'm trying. Okay, look. I have very few complaints actually about Duke Nukem Forever, other than I'm still stuck in the butthole caves. But still, no. My only real complaint was that they locked all the fun cheats behind fucking difficulty walls, dude. So I literally am forced to use cheats to unlock my fucking cheats. Come on. You know, every Duke Nukem up until then was like, the cheats were ready when you were. You know, punch in this code or whatever and blah blah, look at that. No, they did it the dick way, you know, like, so, that's really my only complaint with Duke Nukem Forever is, yeah, locking the fun shit behind difficulty walls was a big move. And I'm literally being forced to cheat just to unlock the cheats. What the hell? Maybe even later, you know, make a patch to where, you know, the punching a code or whatever, you can grab that shit. But even to this very day, it's still locked in dick mode. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I thought of something to discuss. I mean, okay, we know in the X here, X stands for limitless potential. Why don't we go back to zero and the hit that was been under our nose the entire time? The zero being that with the Wiley or Net-Navi virus, he was patient zero. It all started with him. Patient zero. Yeah. Like that, when it comes to insinuations and such, the hit has been under our nose the entire time. That he was patient zero. And that he was the true beginning of the madness. If they never dug up zero in his capsule, but not even that, because it was said that his Maverick virus was leaking from his capsule, affecting nearby electrodes. So there was no avoiding this. This whole encounter was just fate. But he was and always will be patient zero. Ooh. Am I blowing your mind? I know, right? The head was right there. Yeah. The whole time, man. I think we got it. I think we got a dollar for that one because now we're finally getting some discussion points here. On with who agrees with me with the whole? I still need to give it a name. Shall we call it the Great Burnout Theory? Sort of like the Great Cataclysm Theory. We got the Great Burnout Theory that eventually so many more of the everyday robots in Light's era were using this double gear to like double their workload, only for them all to burn themselves out, including Roger. Using the double gear to stop Wiley's schemes one last time ended up making him burn himself out. Every which one of them burned themselves out and got jumped. And like I said, the only reason why X and Zero were spared this fate was because they were already from the get-go locked in a capsule. They didn't go through the whole double gear fiasco. Although I think they would have survived it a lot better, but still, they were spared this fate because, these two were built for the future that they were going to get received as for all of the rest of the robots were pushing themselves beyond their limit. Until it's like a double dose. They burn themselves out and then they go obsolete. Like the usual theory goes, they go obsolete and they just get jumped. Well, before even that happens, they burn themselves right out and then they go obsolete and get jumped. There. Even poor Rockman goes and burns himself out in his last outing. Then, after this, Light and Wiley were working on their ultimate projects, but had to put them away in a capsule for their own reasons. Wiley, because Zero was fucking out of control, go thing. And Wiley and Light, because the world wasn't ready for X yet. So they go and they get sealed away for around 100 years. Or something like that. But if they weren't sealed away, if they were just if they were released and such, could you imagine, even if they didn't burn themselves out in the double gear system, how OP they would have been and how even more frightening shit would have gotten? Gotta be a good thing though about the way the castle went. Yeah. If it wasn't for him and the cancer that he was fighting this entire time, he would have bled out then and there. Yeah, but it happens that the emergency, whether, you know, cops and all that and shit, they had to save his life. Yeah. But they don't show you that. You can't keep a bad guy down. If they do make a sequel series to Breaking Bad, I would not be surprised. It turns out Walt lived, but he's back with a vengeance. I'd watch my ass if I was any one of them that crossed it. Because if he comes back, he's going down the checklist. Just basking in the glory of my absolutely OP as hell build here. God damn. Okay, I'm done basking. That felt good. So, how unique is the golden sense? And honestly, Ethan would be the only one that would be able to get away with being gold without being an election style. I mean, sun style. was he had elect style, but he went and he battled one and copied the powers of the Django, creating for a sun style. Or we can go further than that. If the Net-Navi was going in danger of going Aqua style and Elect style, which actually contradict each other, and if it wasn't for copying the Django's power set, it would have remained in such danger, because I would imagine that those two conflicting powers would counter each other and cancel each other out and so on. Those are basically each other's weakness, too. I mean, that's like, taking Jesus and the Antichrist and just cramming them into one avatar. You just don't do that. They clash, man, okay? It's not going to end well. But that's basically outside of the Django style. This is Elect and Aqua style. And they clash. Just transition to the power of the by copying the Django's powers. One way or the other, though, this is actually a triple layer build. And you have to do it just right, too, because basically it revolves chipping in a style and then having put in another aspect which overrides certain things of that style but keeps others and so on. And so you reach this build. So I went Aqua, then I went Electric, and then I went Sun style. You usually can't do that anyways, they'll usually cancel one or the other right out. Part 2, like you can't have two elements. Like for example, you can have Elect Gut style or Elect Shield style, or like Fire Guts or and so on. But you can't have electric fire. You can't have shield guts and so on. And honestly, though, I'm thinking that planning ahead, for me, it would be bug style or bug shield style. You know, rather bug style or rather shield style. Bug shield. Yeah. Always gotta have a shield.
You can connect with a net battler on the other side of the planet whenever you want. Cyber Society sure is something.